An alleged UFO encounter has shut down an airport in China, and that is what is making the rounds and headlines at the time of recording. So a drone, apparently, causes flight delays, cancellations in Tianjin airport, affecting 3,000 passengers. Obviously, note there, they're labeling this as a drone, but we're going to get into that in just a moment. Safety concerns caused by a drone in North China's Tianjin municipality on Wednesday evening delayed 29 flights and cancelled 8, affecting travel plans for over 3,000 passengers on late Wednesday night. Normal takeoff and landing resumed Thursday morning. So people complained and that a slew of flights were not able to take off or land at the Tianjin Binhai International Airport around 8 p.m. on Wednesday evening. The airport announced around 7:33 p.m. that takeoffs and landings were affected due to public safety concerns caused by a drone. In response, the airport promptly activated its yellow level large-scale flight delay emergency response plan and actively coordinated with airlines and quickly mobilized resources to properly transport and accommodate stranded passengers. Travelers were advised to monitor flight updates and adjust their plans accordingly. All the flights departing from and arriving at the airport stopped taking off or landing around 7:40 p.m. on Wednesday, according to Red Star News. Many netizens complained about the inconvenience caused and the incident, including a plane which circled the airport 13 times before finally diverting to Beijing, the New Times reported on Thursday. So there you go. Basically, something affected these flight plans. Here is the image of this alleged drone that actually grounded all flights, stopped takeoffs and landings, and caused inconvenience for 3,000 passengers. This was the footage. Straight off the bat, doesn't look like a drone to me. Looks too big to be a drone.
On the night of September 11th, 2024, an unidentified flying object was spotted hovering over Tianjin for several hours, causing widespread disruption at Tianjin Binhai International Airport. Many flights were cancelled, delayed, or diverted to other locations. While officials claimed the incident was due to drone activity, many people speculated it could have been a UFO.
I mean, it just looks too big to be a drone. I've never seen a drone that big before. Also, if it was just a drone, why didn't they just ground it, take it down, and then continue? Why did it have to be over a 12-hour period that everything was grounded? Like, drones over airports are not... they shouldn't be a common occurrence, but they're not uncommon.
看飞碟，看4个呈等边四角形，我去，一会儿一闪就没了。现在 UFO 越来越多了。哎呦我，哎呦我，哎呦还不断的变化呢。我去。
According to an official notice from Tianjin Binhai International Airport, the airport experienced significant disruptions due to public safety concerns caused by drone interference. A total of 29 flights were delayed, 8 were cancelled, and 32 were diverted to other airports, affecting over 3,000 passengers.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
2024年9月12号晚上8点40，洛阳地区惊现不明飞行物。
I mean, a lot of people saw
山阳
this.
河边啊，看得清清楚楚，不是无人机，无人机飞不了这么高。昨天天津也发生无人机事件啊，大家看一下啊。
Despite the official explanation linking the event to drones, skepticism quickly spread. Around 8 p.m., social media users in Tianjin began posting videos that appeared to capture mysterious flying objects, leading some to believe that UFO activity might have caused the airport shutdown. Experts in the United States aviation industry cast doubt on the drone explanation. They pointed out that if drones were involved, local authorities would have responded quickly, given the sensitivity of the areas surrounding the airport, where drones are usually prohibited.
Now, in a moment, we're going to go over the fallout of this and what the response actually was to these drones. You'll be very surprised.
Additionally, consumer drones have limited battery life, making it improbable for them to remain in the air long enough to cause hours of disruption.
Exactly.
Some local residents suggested that illuminated kites might have been the source of the confusion. However, a key issue remains that every time eyewitnesses who attempted to capture footage of the unidentified objects reported blurry or unclear images, making it difficult to verify what was actually seen.
Fair point.
As a result, the true cause of the incident at Tianjin airport remains a mystery.
然后下一班怎么样？我们的人怎么处理？啥都不定。然后一问就是跟领导在沟通，发微信在沟通。
Right, so that's what we know so far. There was multiple angles, multiple people capturing lots of different things. You know, a lot of people saw this. A lot of people are trying to discredit it, say that it was drones, mostly officials. But like I say, if this was just drones, people were, you know, the local law enforcement would come along, take it down, remove it from this flight space, and then, you know, they would want as steady a process as possible to get flights back up in the air, because ultimately time is money at an airport, and these, you know, airports will pump a lot of money into making sure that their flights can go accordingly. But this was the actual response. So this comes from Ross Coulthart. Multiple folk from China reporting UAP seen over Tianjin Airport 11th of September. Fighter jets scrambled. The response was to send fighter jets. Airport closed for hours. Yet again, it's explained away by drones by those who actually saw the object don't accept that the drone was the explanation. And then there's a link to an actual YouTube video linked by Ross Coulthart, which is exactly what we've just watched. I mean, how can they try and explain this as, you know, as drones? Like, if this was drones, then why the bloody hell are they sending fighter jets to go and deal with it? Genuinely, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Like, the response is so extreme to a drone. Like, drones typically, like I say, they're not an uncommon occurrence over airports or flight space. They're typically just either shot down, taken down, removed from the sky, waiting for their batteries to die, whatever, and then the culprit will be taken and prosecuted duly. But this thing seemed to hover there for hours, and it caused so much disruption. It really, really doesn't make sense. But I hand it over to you guys. What do you think? Do you think that this could... Well, this was genuinely what they want us to believe? Do you think this was definitely drones, or do you think there's much more to this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. I ain't buying it, but maybe you guys are. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.